Argentina's 3-2 victory over Egypt was a perfect example of how tactical adjustments, patience, and belief can completely change the outcome of a football match. Argentina dominated possession from the opening whistle, controlling the tempo and creating several scoring opportunities. However, Egypt executed their game plan extremely well. They defended in a compact shape, limited space between the lines, and looked dangerous whenever they broke forward on the counter-attack. One of the biggest turning points came when Lionel Messi failed to convert his first half penalty. That save lifted Egypt's confidence and allowed them to remain disciplined defensively. Instead of losing concentration, Egypt grew stronger and became increasingly dangerous from set pieces and quick transitions. Yasser Ibrahim's opening goal just before halftime rewarded Egypt's disciplined performance. Rather than chasing possession, they focused on efficiency, taking advantage of the few opportunities they created. When Mustafa Zico scored Egypt's second goal in the 67th minute following another rapid counter-attack, Argentina suddenly faced the possibility of an early World Cup exit. At that point, Argentina increased the intensity of the pressing, moved the ball much faster through midfield, and committed more players into attacking areas. Egypt, meanwhile, gradually dropped deeper, allowing Argentina to sustain continuous pressure around the penalty area. Romero's goal in the 79th minute completely changed the momentum. It forced Egypt into a prolonged defensive battle and gave Argentina renewed belief. Only 4 minutes later, Messi responded brilliantly after his earlier penalty miss by calmly scoring the equalizer. At that point, they scored 2-2. His composure under pressure and ability to influence the game at crucial moments once again proved why he remains one of the football's greatest players. With Egypt struggling physically in the closing stage, Argentina continued to attack relentlessly. Their persistence paid off in stoppage time when Enzo Fernández arrived perfectly to score the winning goal, completing one of the tournament's most memorable comebacks. From an individual perspective, Messi led by example despite the missed penalty. His movement, passing, and leadership became increasingly influential as the match progressed. Enzo Fernández controlled the midfield throughout the second half, helping Argentina dominate possession before scoring the decisive winner. Romero also deserves enormous credit for both his defensive work and the goal that ignited Argentina's comeback. For Egypt, Mustafa Zico constantly threatened Argentina's defense with intelligent movement and clinical finishing, while Yasser Ibrahim delivered an outstanding defensive performance in addition to opening the scoring. Egypt's goalkeeper was another standout performer. This Egyptian goalkeeper made several excellent saves, including stopping Messi's penalty and keeping his side competitive until the final minutes. The statistics clearly explains Argentina's dominance. They finished with 68% possession compared to Egypt's 32%, registered 20 shots to Egypt's 8, produced 9 shots on target compared to 4, earned 10 corners, while Egypt managed only 2 and completely passes with 91% accuracy, significantly higher than Egypt's 79%. Although Egypt defended bravely and executed their counter-attacking strategy effectively for much of the game, sustaining that level of concentration for 99 minutes against a team of Argentina's quality proved extremely difficult. Argentina's patience, technical superiority, squad depth, and ability to raise their intensity late in the game ultimately made the difference. This victory reinforces why Argentina remains one of the strongest contenders to defend their FIFA World Cup title. For Egypt, despite the disappointment of elimination, their disciplined performance demonstrated that they can compete with the world's elite. Argentina's best performers. Number 1, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, despite missing a first-half penalty, Messi showed true leadership. Messi scored the equalizer, created chances throughout the game, and inspired Argentina's comeback when the team needed him most. Another Argentina's best performer is Enzo Fernández. Enzo Fernández controlled the midfield brilliantly and scored the dramatic winning goal in stoppage time. Another performer is Romero. Romero not only defended strongly after Egypt's attack but also scored the goal that started Argentina's comeback. Egypt's outstanding players. Mustafa Zico scored Egypt's second goal and constantly troubled Argentina's defense with his movement. Yasser Ibrahim opened the scoring with a powerful header and defended bravely throughout the match. Egyptian goalkeeper made several outstanding saves, including stopping Lionel Messi's first-half penalty, keeping Egypt in the match until the closing stage, while Argentina won. Argentina never stopped believing. Their technical quality, attacking depth, and experience eventually overwhelmed Egypt. As Egypt tried late in the game, Argentina increased the tempo, moved the ball quickly, and finally found the spaces they needed. Most importantly, they remained calm under pressure and took chances when it mattered most. Why Egypt lost? Egypt defended heroically for much of the game but struggled to maintain the intensity in the final minutes. As Argentina increased the pressure, Egypt dropped deeper and found it difficult to keep possession. Fatigue, defensive lapses, and the inability to hold onto their 2-goal lead ultimately proved costly. This match perfectly demonstrated why Argentina are considered one of the tournament's favorites. Even after falling 2 goals behind and missing a penalty, they refused to surrender. Egypt came within minutes of producing one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history, but Argentina's quality, determination, and the brilliance of Lionel Messi proved decisive. The Albiceleste match on to the quarters final. While Egypt left the tournament with pride after a courageous performance that earned widespread respect, Finally, do you think Argentina can go all the way and win another World Cup? Or did this match expose weaknesses that stronger opponents could exploit? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe to Football Voice Network for more FIFA World Cup 2026 match analysis. Turn on your notifications as you expect more analysis from us. Before the conclusion of this analysis, let me quickly commend Egypt. Egypt really performed. Egypt is one of the strongest team in Africa. They have persistently proven to be a strong team. They have demonstrated that they are disciplined, they are trained, and they are resilient. And scoring 2 goals against 3 goals with Argentina in the presence of Lionel Messi proved beyond every reasonable doubt that Egypt remains a strong team, which means that Egypt has the potential of defeating Argentina if circumstance had permitted them. And if they improve on becoming fatigued early, on the defensive lapses, and the inability to hold onto the 2-goal lead ultimately, then they will become one of the world's giant teams that come from Africa. These are the areas they should improve. Finally, I want to congratulate Argentina and also congratulate Egypt, for it is not easy. They both tried.